Have you ever thought of this? What's the actual value of a great idea? Can a price tag be put on it? If we were in Silicon Valley, we'd certainly hear a big, loud yes, and also the screams of many angel investors parting with their billions. Not every idea will turn into a WhatsApp, but we hope to unearth some apps that can bring convenience, efficiency, and fun to your lives on this show. This is Nokia Your Wish is My App Season 2, and this is our last show. We get into the big final round where we will have a winner who take away 1 million rupees. And as always, to choose the last app or apps that will make it there is our perfect panel of judges. First, my friend, philosopher, and voice of conscience, Kalki Kekla. Last part correct?
Correct.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
do you have advice for me?
I like makhani a lot. You know, like
The food of the
dal
person.
makhani.
Yeah, that's what I said. Food of the person.
You know, murg makhani. Nice makhan on your paratha for
Right.
breakfast.
Everything buttery and greasy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
Slick.
it's nice. Nice.
All right, that's a good start for me. Next, the guru of the kitchen, Vikas Khanna. Now, she started off with all the makhnis and all the greasy parts of it. Any other one ingredient, when added to any food, makes that food delicious.
You know, in the classic French cuisine, we say that butter and cream, everything is good.
Okay, enough food. Let's get down to the person who will make sure we lose our appetite. The tech world's mischief maker in chief, Vishal Gondal. You still are entertained by my introductions, aren't you? I mean, you've got to give it to me. I try hard to give you an introduction every time that's different yet the same.
And every time you fail.
So good to have you back. Favorite food?
Besides makhan and makhni, my favorite food is sushi.
Good one, but now we're going to meet up with the man. I spam hard every time I have my annual appraisal, Sanjeev Bikhchandani. Good to have you back. Favorite food?
I like Chinese cuisine.
Just general Chinese.
Oh, I thought the people. I thought the people.
I like to eat Chinese people.
No, that's it. He eats Chinese also for breakfast.
Okay, so we've got the 4 jury members. We know their favorite foods. Now we're going to get down to what is going to be the most appetizing part of it. The 5 applicants. Let's get started. This is the last show, the last 5 people presenting. Each of them will get 60 seconds to come here and tell us about their app idea. The jury will have questions for them, and then we will get into voting and scoring. And one of them will make it to the national final, like I said, to win 1 million rupees. Let's start off with one of those rare apps that bring out the red chili in Vikas Khanna's personality. Yes, you guessed it. It's a food app. Will our next applicant be able to handle the heat, or will he be forced out of the kitchen? Let's find out as we bring out Bangalore's Karthik Kannan. Okay, Karthik, welcome to the show. Let's find out if you can take on Vikas Khanna. 60 seconds.
India is about to brace itself to 100 million people who are either obese or overweight. Now, we could do something about it or even take a stab at that. So here's an app that basically tells you on what to eat and what to avoid. So the primary use of the app as such is when you point your camera, like a Nokia City Lens, at one of the food items, it tells you the name of the food item, helps for travel. Apart from that, when you go a little deeper, when you click on the item, it also tells you an average estimate of what are the amount of calories present in that particular food item. Now, while the primary application is to tell what to eat and what to avoid, the secondary application, if you put a social layer to it, also tells you that what are your friends eating and where are your friends eating? And the more important component, which is for restaurants. I mean, if you've taken a photo of chana masala, where do you get chana masala in the next 5 kilometers? So that's where the app actually makes money. Till now, it's free. So an app can make money like an eBay-like listing where you allow restaurants to list and pay money, a fixed fee and a variable fee. But in terms of a market segment, between 15 to 64, if you divide it into 6 different age groups, I estimate about 2.4 lakh downloads in a 3-year time frame and about 40,000 if they pay. 1/6 of that probably pays. And from enterprise, I expect close to about 3 or 4 crores of revenue.
Okay, so that's the business model too. Okay, so obviously Vikas has nothing to say about this. We'll move on.
You know why I'm wearing red?
Because you see it. It's the color of your brain right now.
I'm Vishal Gondal right now. You know, you can take a picture of a food and it's going to tell you calories. Who's
No,
going
not
to
the calories. So what the food, if I take a picture of the food, it tells me the name of the food item. So once I click the food item name, it then gives me an average estimate of the calories.
No, but the point is that, look, calories will vary on specific preparation.
Cooking process.
Yeah, कि कितना घी डाला है?
Correct.
2 चम्मच डाले, एक चम्मच डाला है, right?
Also
It
the
varies.
amount in the
Second,
bowl.
second
no?
the portion. The portion. You see, now the point is how do you estimate that this is 200 grams or 100 grams?
True. I think in those cases, as I said,
Yeah, so therefore, that specific dish you ordered, there could be wide variation in calories.
okay, maybe a range would help there in that case. But it's just educative enough to see whether should I eat it, should I avoid it if you have a diet
I
plan.
can do
already.
chana masala 40 different types.
Maybe if it had like more features like, you know, within a day's limit of what your calorie intake is, if it could, you know, monitor what you are having and then tell you this is how much you have left. So if you had a heavy lunch, you can't have a heavy dinner.
Great to have you here. Thank you very much. Next, are you sleep deprived, anxious, hardly getting by from day to day? Well, either you've just bought the Akash tablet or you're a college student or both. Either way, you could probably use this next app to make life just that little bit easier for you. Here to present it is Mumbai's Shubham Gupta. Hi Shubham, how are you doing?
I'm going to.
Feeling good?
Yes, how about you?
All ready to dazzle us?
Yes.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Okay, so we've all been through 12 years of schooling. What have we actually learned? Academics, okay. A fundamental idea about various things, agreed. Let me tell you what I have learned. I have learned to get ready in 15 minutes. These 15 minutes comprise of me getting up, taking a shower, getting dressed, and packing my bag. Now, getting up, taking a shower, getting dressed takes up a significant amount of time, which cannot be trimmed any further. But where I can save time and a lot of work is while packing my bag. And that's where my application comes into the picture. So my application is called Pack My Bag, and it comes in the category of utilities. So once you've fed in your timetable, it reminds you which study material, notebook or textbook you must retain in your bag for the next day, remove from your bag for the next day, or add to your backpack for the next day, making your backpacking experience an easy, effective and efficient one. On the first screen, you've got the timetable. On the next screen is the next screen. It shows you the subjects and the things you need to pack for it.
And how does it know which all books are there for each subject?
You have to mention according to the subject, which textbook you're
एक
using,
बारी
which
configure
notebook.
कर लो. Is it a real problem? I mean, is
Well,
there a?
I will actually agree that it's a big one.
For
And I've been trying to
students?
find a solution for this for my daughter, who's very young, but carries a really heavy
Heavy
school
bag,
bag every day. And I have suggested to the school that you've got to NFC tag all the books, and the school timetable should appear on a school app. And she should just take a look at what's needed and what is not.
I have not heard of this before. Or is there something like this?
No, not for your backpacks.
Are you sure you're not going to find something like this existing?
There's nothing like that, sure.
You know, I think the good thing is that a lot of times problems are right in front of our eyes, and we are always trying to think about, you know, something
Overly
like
complicated,
smart.
yeah. This
So
could be
this
just
is
a simple solution.
app, and I think, you know,
If this reduces 25 to 30% of the load of school bags across the world, the job is done. I think some of us think it's a good, unique idea. Some parts of the implementation may need some tweaks, but overall, I think well thought out. Thank you so much. Next up, someone who obviously watches way too much Bollywood films for his own good. Now, I don't know if he's going to walk out in here absolutely and totally ready in a garish outfit and launch into some thumkas. I certainly want to hear what his app idea is all about. Here to present it is Pune's Lawrence Barse. So, अब आप बरस रहे हैं हमारे ऊपर, so can we get one thumka just to get the mood right?
Just one slight hip movement. Yeah.
And as a demonstration. All right, we are good to go.
So we all love Bollywood and all the glam and thrill that comes with it. So my idea is to have a fun game app based on arcade-style fighting games, which will feature all the famous Bollywood superstars as playable characters. So the user gets to choose his favorite superstar, like Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan, and gets to fight against other Bollywood superstars. The users can use swipe and tap gestures to execute his superstar's signature moves and dialogues. The user will get to experience Bollywood battles like Shah Rukh Khan versus Salman Khan or Kalki versus Kangna. The app will feature 4 difficulty levels, and at the end of each level, the player will have to face off against a Bollywood supervillain like Mogambo or Gabbar. The users can buy looks for their favorite superstar like Amir Khan's Ghajini look or the Dhoom 3 look. Now these looks are not only applicable for Amir Khan, but can also be applied on any other superstar like Shah Rukh Khan. So users can see and play as Shah Rukh Khan in the Dhoom 3 look or Shah Rukh Khan in the Ghajini look or Kalki in any imaginable Bollywood look.
No, don't say imaginable. Tell us one. No, by example, Kalki and
Chamak Challo look.
starting to get better and better.
just to give you a sense, when I was at India Games, we did the Ghajini game, we did the Dev D game, we did the Ravan game, we did the Chamak Challo game. We've done all these games. So the biggest problem is that if you want to do a game with all these likeness, that itself is going to cost you crores and crores of rupees. I mean, so I think
Yeah.
What if you
one
were to
big
do
challenge
this-
is the
What if you were to do it as a parody? So it's Salman ki jagah Garman Khan or something. You
if
get
you're
away
doing-
with that.
Yeah,
don't
we
you?
can use.
then it's just another fighting game. There are hundreds of fighting games. There
No,
are
but I would love to see Kalki versus Kangna in every which way.
So the challenge is that there's nothing unique about the concept. There's nothing unique about the game. The only thing you're saying is that, oh yeah, you're going to have these Bollywood characters.
But the users can see Shah Rukh Khan in the Gajni look or maybe the.
That's what I'm
look.
saying. So there is, by the way,
Isn't that unique enough? I mean,
see,
especially
there's
for
the
a
Avengers game.
nation
All he's
praised by
All he's saying
Bollywood.
is to make it different, you have to use genuine star names, genuine star faces, and
Exactly, the whole
And he says
uniqueness
the
of
cost
this-
goes up. He says cost goes up.
The-
The cost goes up, it puts pressure on your revenue and business model. So is it viable? That's what he's saying.
There are in-app purchases like users can buy looks for their superstars. The backgrounds that are there, like we can have Shole's background or maybe Bazigar's background against which the players can face off. So these are the in-app purchases that that will generate revenue for that.
I think well thought out, good thoughts out there. I personally think it's a great idea, but then we'll see how everybody else scores it. Thank you. Time for a quick break, but when we return, an applicant looking for the ideal leader and another just looking for a hard drink on the rocks. Stay with us on the Nokia Your Wish is My app. This, of course, is Season 2.